Cease. Purchase no AV again. Don't purchase an AV at this time. You don't want to miss this if you own an EV or if someone lives close to you does. Your family's safety is a danger if you drive an electric car. The future is being heralded as being electric. But what happens if Mother Nature's wrath meets the future? After Hurricane Idalia hit Florida recently, an unexpected event occurred. Electric cars started to catch fire when they came into touch with seawater. This was a troubling pattern that is far from ending, not simply one isolated incident. Even more terrifying is the fact that weeks after the storm, there is still a chance of ignition. Thus, your vehicle may also be in danger. Just picture the potential consequences if your automobile bursts into flames while you are traveling. Yes, I am aware that electric vehicles are meant to help the environment. Can they, however, rescue themselves? In what way, precisely, did a Tesla catch fire during the day? Most significantly, are EVs close to your house also at risk? Imagine now that you are navigating Florida's coastline. When your electric automobile suddenly bursts into flames, smoke, and the overwhelming understanding that it's a ticking time bomb. This has exactly occurred after Hurricane Idalia, with local authorities and first responders issuing stern warnings about the alarming potential of electric car fires. According to Kathy Perkins, the director of Pinellas County Emergency Management, a deadly combination of lithium-ion batteries and seawater floods caused a Tesla vehicle to catch fire in Dunedin, Florida, just this past week. Deputy Chief Rob Angel describes a terrifying event in which there was another Tesla fire. When the automobile flooded, the owner prudently summoned a tow truck. But things rapidly got out of hand. When they discovered the automobile was burning and pulled over, the car quickly caught fire. To put out the fire, firefighters needed to dump at least 150 gallons of water per minute for over an hour. After Hurricane Ian in 2017, the U.S. Fire Administration reported a startling 12 electric vehicle fires. There was one so fierce that it destroyed 2 homes, and this year it will be much more destructive. Recall that days or weeks may pass after the first deluge before ignition occurs. Yes, people, this is far from finished. Let's get real now. With 168,000 registered EVs, Florida is the second largest electric car hub in the US. However, this problem extends beyond automobiles to other areas of everyday life. Even electric scooters and golf carts are ticking time bombs if they come into touch with salt water. According to Palm Harbor Fire Rescue authorities, Tesla is raising the alert and telling owners to evacuate any flooded vehicles at least 50 feet away from structures or combustible objects. Tesla cautions on its website that if you see fire, smoke, popping or hissing sounds, or warmth emanating from your car, get out of it and call emergency personnel right once. Lithium-ion battery packs have an electrolyte that is flammable and is made up of many cells enclosed in a compartment. In comparison to an e-bike, electric and plug-in hybrid cars contain almost 1,000 times more cells. According to CBS News Innovation Lab analysis, batteries with more cells and more energy have a higher failure rate. The USFA claims that salt may create conductive bridges within battery components, which can result in short circuits and very hot temperatures. Let's explain the science in simple words. Lithium-ion batteries power electric cars. Salt may form what scientists refer to as conductive bridges, a fancy word for side routes that avoid the battery's regular pathways. When salt water seeps into these batteries, this results in electrical short circuits, and before you know it, there's a four-wheeled conflagration. Many people are unaware that gas-powered automobile fires often stem from collisions or technical malfunctions, which are more or less foreseeable occurrences. EV fires may occur at any time and without warning. Cars that run on gas or diesel have unique dangers. It's true that everyone recalls the Ford Pinto incident of the 1970s, in which rear-end crashes caused fires. But gas-powered vehicles have had decades to develop their safety features, which has led to a significant decrease in the danger of fire. In actuality, a 2015 FEMA study states that the number of gas-powered automobile fire occurrences was just 1.7 per 1,000 vehicles. Furthermore, firemen are skilled at fighting diesel or gas fires. It has been their practice for years. The best solutions to deal with EV fires are still being discovered, and this inexperience may be quite harmful. And if you're saying to yourself, hey, this is just because of the salt water, am I not safe at all? Well, reconsider. Take a peek at what Jennifer Ruotolo's home looked like after thinking this. A lonely Mercedes-Benz EQ 350 Plus, that Jennifer Ruotolo of Nokiti, Florida, had parked in her garage caught fire on its own. It was the worst thing that could have happened to her. The automobile caught fire when it wasn't even charging, resulting in a significant catastrophe. Her 5-year residence may have been completely destroyed, and the emotional toll is incalculable. I feel very fortunate that my spouse is still alive, she said. He was exactly the other side of the wall away. I'm grateful that despite the fact that he might be and should be dead, he is still alive, as is our pet. Another terrifying event happened in Warra, Massachusetts, when an electric car caught fire as it was parked in a driveway. To put out the fire, the firemen used more than 11,000 gallons of water and more than 3 hours of work. Fire Chief John Kelly said that terrible things may have happened if this car had been left in the garage. Then, in order to keep a Weirmoke automobile from catching fire again, the fire department in Phoenix, Arizona, had to bury it. The lithium-ion battery's thermal runaway causes these EV fires to be very challenging to extinguish. It's a ticking time bomb that might not only go off without warning, but also rekindle long after you believe the fire has been extinguished, much like those birthday candles that never go out. And who could overlook the horrifying Tesla automobile incidents? Tesla caught fire in less than 30 seconds after colliding with a structure in the North Valley. Witness Alexandra Topol claims that even Tesla, with its reputation for innovation, is not immune to these disastrous blunders. EVs don't catch fire any more often than conventional cars, according to a 2021 Highway Loss Statistics Institute research. But it's important to keep in mind that there are much less newer and less diverse EVs on the road than there are fossil fuel-powered vehicles. 7% of new cars sold as of the beginning of 2023 were electric. When this proportion rises, what happens? When these autos become older, what happens? EVs and other older cars are more likely to catch fire. The incidence of catastrophic fires is only going to rise as these electric cars become older, and it can take a few days or even weeks. Tarfax's spokesman Patrick Olson of Warren. Yes, you read it correctly. Has weeks. Your seemingly harmless electric vehicle might be a ticking time bomb, ready to detonate at any second and cause havoc. Do you still believe that taking your EV into deep seas is safe? You are, however, gravely misinformed. I've heard EV owners claim that they can drive in deep water since their engines aren't flooded. It isn't true, Olson cautions. A startling reality is revealed by Andrew Clark, the National Fire Protection Association's chief of electric vehicle training for firemen. Even specialists may not know how to put out the fire that has taken hold of your electric automobile, since they often fail to direct the water in the right spot. Your attempts to put out a fire with a garden hose are akin to attempting to douse a volcano if the water is not directed under the chassis, which houses the battery. Here's the harsh truth then. A terrifying pyrotechnic display may occur in an electric automobile days or weeks after you believe the threat has gone. Folks, this isn't a drill. This is not conjectured. This is a deadly weakness that is patiently waiting to strike when you least expect it. For the sake of everything that is holy, heed the warning, exercise caution, and never let your guard down. Your eco-friendly, stylish automobile in your driveway can be your greatest nightmare, hatching a scheme to betray you when you least expect it. Are EVs, in your opinion, safe? Tell us in the comments section below. Additionally, remember to like and subscribe to this video while you're at it. Check out our channel to see the astonishing new film we have produced that reveals the secrets of the car business.